Hello. 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 Jesus. Ah. 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 Oh, that makes sense. Doggo underneath me. That makes sense. Hello, my fine furry friends. Hello. We're here. We're chilling. Doing some stuff. Things. I've been up to no good. Well, I've been off camera. I do that sometimes where I'll just like watch some episodes of One Piece or Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super in this case. And as a result, we're here. So, you may notice something high up in the sky, some random lines, right? These are very important. There's gonna be a freaking mountain right here. Why is this so loud? Why so loud? How open? Why are you so loud? Jesus fucking Christ, mate. Alright, skip. Click. Okay. Good Lord. Good golly. Okay. We did some lines, though. Obviously. Some mountain lines. And I'm pretty happy with the height and how they fan out amongst the background here. Obviously, this is purely for a background, for scale. We need, these buildings are large buildings, right? But not compared to the mountain. And that's kind of like the point, right? So, I don't know that we'll be filling that in today, but I do know we need to relocate this house. So I wanted to make it a wee bit bigger, as I do, and, well, there was no way to make it bigger from where it stood. I wanted to add this on, with a diagonal thingamadoo here that cuts across as the main house. And I tried adding it from right there, tried adding in the gateway from there, and it blocks this house entirely. So my choice was move that house or move this house. And I chose move that house. This one, it's going to be a smaller thing, but we'll add something around here probably. I may even try to add another diagonal because, I don't know, I like diagonals. Regardless, we need to do some texturing, and I did some research and some gathering. So, in terms of blocks, right? For a blue gradient, can I sleep now? You've got some choices here. You've got some choices, alright? Right? And there's not that many choices, but there is, in fact, choices, right? There is. So that is excellent news, and we'll figure it out. But you can see we're missing 2 of those blocks, and I just don't know that I have the lapis required to get blue dye. I thought I could pop over to my blue flower farm, get some blue dye. Little did I know that's light blue and not actual blue. I think there are blue flowers, but I don't know how to get them. We might need some more flower farms to get all the different types of dyes, because I really would love to have them all at one point, right? So what we need, the 2 that we are missing is concrete and concrete powder. So let's start there. Do I have any lapis? I mean, we could get some lapis, I guess. Let's go get a fortune pick and get some lapis. Oh, yes, we get the lapis. Where's my super suit? Silk touch, silk touch, silk touch, silk, 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 silk. Where the freak is my... There. Are there any that are not shredded to bits? No. Apparently we have one fortune pick to our name, which is interesting, because I remember distinctly having more. Weird, but it's okay. Is okay. It'll heal a little bit from this anyway, so we are golden to get some free lapis. And we could use this block as well, but it does have the gray in it, so I don't know that I want to use this in the building. I think this is more a berry for a tree than it is a texturing building block. Jesus! Okay, okay, let's sleep. Okay, let's go. We need sand. I forgot to get sand. How foolish of me. Swoosh on in all the way downstairs to a chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 6 that we want, and that might be more than enough, actually. We'll bring it just in the off chance that we need to use it. No worries. No worries. I'm trying to get ready. I was trying to get ready for today. It worked out a little bit, right? So we also have the blue concrete powder. Right. I see. Alright, okay. You wanna play that game? We'll play that game. Alright. I suppose we could just do it here. Right? Yeah, we could just do it here in our nice little river. Might as well. Don't have any concrete makers of any kind, so this we'll have to do, but should probably make another one at some point here. Probably should. You know. So I guess we're gonna do a few stacks of these, maybe 4. We got 8, so we might as well do 4 stacks, and by doing so, we'll get what we need, and we'll be able to make our gradient, which is gonna be weird with this one, because there's so few block choices that you can use for this, right? There's so... Hi! Hello! There's so few that you can utilize. What are you doing, Ariola? Hello. I'm sure you can see her better than I can, because she's behind me, obviously. Either way, 4 stacks is what we need, and we're going to try to do the same thing that we've done on all these for a very specific reason. So obviously we're trying to use every block in the game, and the easiest way that I could think of to do that is by having all 16 different colors of the houses. If we have 16 different colors of houses, this becomes significantly easier because we can just utilize that many more blocks, right? So it becomes a lot easier in my opinion, and I kind of like the vibrancy. So like this one, obviously not very vibrant. That one, hella vibrant. Although we did not use yellow concrete or concrete powder in here, interestingly enough. So that means we're gonna have to utilize that in a different building here. It should be interesting. Regardless, we got what we needed, right? We're missing a blue concrete. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean we're missing a blue concrete sheep? Where did you put it? Did we? Oh, we placed one. Never mind. We placed one. You're off the hook this time, sheep. But I've got my eye on you. You bastard. Bastard sheep. Can sheeps be bastards? Probably, right? Alright, let's just get some peace and quiet from our inventory here. Good lord. Alright, and then you have that. So we need to order these in lightest. We could go darkest to lightest because these are the lightest, right? Blue wool, terracotta, terracotta. Alright, let's just see. Which of you is the lightest, huh? So, or the darkest. So, the darkest is this blue one, but this and that are very different colors, obviously. Like, this is like purple. This is not blue, right? So, it's going to be hard for me to use that one, I feel. Which, does that mean I want the least of it, or I want the most of it? So, I mean, we're probably starting with concrete. How about wool next? Powder after that. So, this one clashes. Like, let me just place this next to all of these, please. Can you move out the way? I warned you. Now back off. Alright. It doesn't really go well with any of these. Maybe the blue wool, but this one is an off flicker. But if we don't use it on the main building, we could still use it on here and it could work. Yes, that seems like the right way to do it, because this is not the block that we want to utilize here. It's just not. So, with that being said then, we'd have something like that. Where does lapis fall into this? You'd probably do... Would you go this first? And then the wool? And then the concrete, right? I don't really want to use a shitload of lapis blocks, to be honest. I don't know that that one belongs there. Does it belong after that? I don't know that it does. Because if you're going lighter, it goes ice, blue ice, or yeah, blue ice and then packed ice. Maybe lapis goes first then. Maybe concrete goes second. I would say that that's pretty dark, right? Yeah, that should work. So this is the order in which we're going to do this. This silk touch is can't be wasting things, you know. All right, so I guess we're just gonna like this is not a very tall house. You feel? All right, let's just start it and see what we got. Now, do we do it on the exterior or the interior? Do we go here or do we go here? I mean, we went like that on the other one. Do I want to do the same or do I want to do different? What did we do here? We did it flat? Oh, we did it flat. That's interesting. All right, well, I guess we're going to do it this way then, since we did it flat. Although, that may... Oh, no. I was going to say that may screw us up there, but I don't think it does, actually. So... Lapis first, I guess. Alright, let's make this a thing and just see how we need to do this. So we're going into blue concrete powder. And I do think we need to do the weird texturing bits. So, okay, lapis, concrete. Then we need wool. Don't need our axe. Wool powder. Then the packed. And then the blue. Right? Yeah. Alright, we need to sleep first, though. Always need to sleep. If I was smart, I would really just light up the areas. But, you know, whatever. I digress. Alright, let's see if we can't make this into something nice. Wool and probably blue wool with some concrete in there. We only have 4 blocks left, so like this, packed blue, pack, blue, pack, blue. And we want to do 1 blue here and a packed there, I think. How does that feel? How does that look? Oh my god, that's bright as shit. Oh, okay. 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 So... I flipped that around, but that's bright. That's very bright. So do we go lighter to darker maybe? Let's try a lighter to darker next to that, because that is something. And I mixed those two up. Alright, so we would start, no. We would start with the packed. then you would go into some blue. Maybe another one there. Blue. We got this, this, this. This one can be blue. Wool. Darker into the powder, or into the concrete. And then a small amount of lapis, maybe? How does that feel? Holy shit, that's vibrant. I think we have to recess this. I think it has to go back because this is just... This is kind of cray-cray. Holy moly, this is so vibrant. Oof, good lord. Okay. Alright. This one's gonna be something. So I'm thinking we have to recess this, and then we're also gonna have to do some trickery. Recessed trickery is what we're gonna have to do here. Ooh, we should get some shears, eh? Should get some shears. Yeah, so we're gonna have to recess this, and we're gonna have to do something kind of shady to make it work, because it's so vibrant. It is so in-your-face intrusive. And in an area where there's so much greenery, we're gonna have to really get creative with this. It's gonna be a task and a half. But it must be done. We have to do it. Did I mean to do it on different heights? It's a good question, huh? I mean, I guess we could pretty easily fix that simply by raising this up a block. By doing that, we could fix that pretty easily. And then just bring grass a little bit more up. We could do that. Okay, let's try it again. Let's do the incantation. And yes, I knew I did not say indentation, but incantation. So, do we want the super bright on the top or the super bright in your face if we're going to have to do trickery to figure it out? It's probably got to go closer to the top. Like, you'll still be able to see it from a distance. You can see it from a distance here, but it doesn't scare the children away, you know? Here is something different. What if we did harsh lines? Can we make harsh lines work? Let's give that a go, shall we? I'm just curious to see if harsh lines will do what I need it to do, or if it just makes it worse. Why are you like this? Why? I don't think we can do harsh lines. I think we have to kind of mix it in a little bit. Yeah, I think that's what we gotta do here. It's all good information to know, because sometimes you can do a harsh line. Sometimes it does work in our favor, and other times it doesn't work at all, and you have issues with it. So, you know, lesson learned, I guess. All right. Okay, we can do this. We have the technology. I believe in myself. We can do this. Here, 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 there, here, blue wool. Blue wool, blue wool. Blue wool, blue wool. And then you gotta go concrete here, blue there, concrete here, here. Do something like that. And then some ice. Some packed ice just at the top there, maybe. Oh, nailed it. Beautiful. Can't stop. I won't stop. Alright, so I believe we did have to do a little bit of this madness down here. So we did the blue. You ball sack. Alright. Okay. So you did the blue, and then you'd have to wool over that. And we'd probably want a wool here, followed by a concrete there, and perhaps here with a blue wool and some powder. Powder. We want more blue wool, powder, powder, powder. Yes, fantastic. Lots of powder, maybe. And then some packed and some packed and blue, like that. How does that feel? So you're just like walking around the bend, right? You're minding your own business. You're like, la-di-da-di-da, gonna go shopping today. Holy fuck. In your face, god damn. I don't know about that. I don't know about this. But I kind of just want to send it. Full send. So... what would we want to do here? Would we want to use lighter blocks, contrasting blocks, darker blocks here? I just don't know about this, guys. I don't know. It's bizarre, it's weird, it's kind of chaotic, it's all over the place. Alright, what don't I like about this? Genuinely, I think it's the lapis that's throwing me off more than anything. Alright, we're just gonna full send this, I think, and hope for the freaking best, because we don't have this. Like to say that we do in fact have this, and it's not like that. We do not in fact have this. Under any stretch of the imagination, we do not have this. We do not have this. You bitch. Why? Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did I do that? I mean, it almost looks better here than it does here, which is freaking weird, but whatever. Alright, whatever. We can figure this out. We have the technology. Alright, like that. And then, oh, not there. Blue. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And we got ads in 6 seconds. I will be right back. Boop. Alright, we're waiting patiently for the ads to finish, and then we'll continue going as promised. Hi, Bear. How you doing? Oh, look at the big girl. She's stretch. She's stretch. Oh, yeah. Hi, Bear. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Halfway through. Hi, Bear. What are you doing? Such a sweet pupper. Oh, hi, sweetie. What are you doing? Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Oh. Hi, Yeri. What are you doing? Oh, happy girl. Alright, we are just about back, and then we will resume our kingdom. Our kingdom weirdness. I've never seen anyone use these colors together in quite this fashion, and I must say it's not wonderful. The orange one looked so much better than this one, and you know, it's hard to beat perfection, right? It's hard to beat it. But I think with a little bit of magic and a whole lot of hoping, we can figure this out. We can figure this out. Will it look the best? No, it's not going to. Just stating facts here, it's not going to, because this is a weird way to do this, and I don't recommend 10 out of 10. Do not recommend. Something like that. Something like that. Does it work? Yes. Does it really? Yes. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, I gotta extend that up, I think. Gonna bother me, potentially. Because I made it the same level as those, is the problem here. I'm kind of okay with it. We're just gonna wing it. I know it's on 2 different levels. We'll figure that out at some point, I guess. We're just gonna wing it. Just wingy. Maybe one there, blue here, blue wool. Maybe we do wool here, wool there, powder here, here, and here with powder. We do a blue wool, a powder, blue ice here, pack ice. Something like that. It's very small on the inside of these, I will say. God, I wonder if this is gonna bother me. I didn't really consider this when I started this, so if we don't lower this, okay, we will have problems. This roof will be it will be 1 block shorter than this roof. How many people is that gonna bother? Will it bother me? That's a better question here. The answer is maybe. It may in fact bother me. Because if I just brought this, right, over here and raised this all up, then it would be fine and you wouldn't see all the lapis. Maybe. Maybe that's what we need to do then. Alright, so you would just have to extend from like, I don't know, here or so. And you'd probably have to go around the whole thing if you were being, you know, extra diligent about it, just to make sure that you got it all, right? And then you'd kind of have to go and even extend even a little bit further, which means we're losing a little bit of the terrain here. Is that a problem? Nah, not really. Some may call it a creative solution. I am one of those people. So you do that, right? You do it just like that. Then you don't have as much lapis. In fact, you have a lot less lapis than you previously had here. See, now we're cooking with gas. Now we're thinking. Now we're thinking here. Thinking 3-dimensionally. And then we could retrieve all of those lapis blocks back, should we wish to, because we realized that we would not have enough lapis blocks to complete this, and we had to take some drastic measures to make sure that we had enough. Yeah, that leaves about 3 to 5 lapis blocks on each one, which I think is acceptable. Very acceptable, probably. We do need more dirt, though. We do have to move all of our mending, or our villagers into here at some point also, which obviously I can't do until all the walls are up anyway, but you know. That feels quite a bit better, honestly. Feels quite a bit better. Oh, I meant to click on the bed. It is night. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. 3 to 5 in each of the rows. And then we can kind of save some lapis here. I am a fan of that methodology. We really should complete one thing before we continue doing something else, though. So, with that being said, let's go grab some more dirt. My legs! Starting to oxidize, yeah. It is starting to oxidize. Very nice. Very nice. Kind of want it all blue, but it did look okay as just the straight up stuff, so you know. Alright, let's put the dirt in so that we can actually feel better, I guess. That way we can finish off one project kind of before continuing onwards. On the next break, I really need to get up and go blow my nose also. I can hear it, and I'm starting to get a little stuffy. Like Doc McStuffins with how much stuffing I got over here. Yeah, so let's just add in all of the dirt, if applicable. Finish one thing before going and doing something else, please. For my own and your sanity, we need to do this. It's abrasive and it's cruel what I do to you. Like, really, the important bit is here, and I think that'll work. Hi, how are you? How's it going? We're doing weird things with blocks. I have been well. How are you? We're trying to do gradients right now as part of our forest project, and the gradients are... Eesh, they're something. They're freaking bright as shit is what's happening. They are so loud. Look how loud this is. I like it, but it's so loud. It's rough. It's rough. It's hard texturing out here. We're gonna have to do a lot of shady things to make it actually work how I need it to work, or else it just doesn't really coincide with what we need. So yeah, we've been busy. We've been doing a lot of stuff and things here, and we got 2 houses basically finished. I didn't actually finish either one of them. You know, just like how I was saying, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm very happy with how they're coming, even though they are taking a shitload of time to perfect in the way that I need them to be. It's okay. It's all good. So that's all the dirt from over there. So now we're going to have to start taking our other supply from... Oh, by the iron farm is where the other supply of stone and dirt and stuff is. I'm trying to clean up all these chests, so by using all the materials, we're able to hopefully produce that result. Cleaning things up is a good idea. Also, why did I do that? Because I'm gonna have to dig that out to put a floor in there anyway. That was dumb. Whatever. That was dumb. Yeah, that was really stupid. We'll get it. It's loud and it's in charge and it's it's abrasive. I'll tell you, full-hearted. Jesus, why are we always out of dirt? Okay, the next one is right here. Our next temporary storage system that we need to get rid of. As far as where the dirt is here, I don't remember those, so sorry, but I have to open all these chests. That's the dirt. Alright, that should be enough to do that. And maybe we'll get started on these mountains today. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I do want to see if we can potentially finish this house, though, for sure. So, see if I am getting any better at building houses, and if we are, maybe we can get things done a little bit faster. It's gonna be tough, but I think we can do it. I almost wanted to do 2 different gradients as well. One with the terracotta and one without. Like the light blue terracotta, strangely enough, would probably go with this. Instead of the blue terracotta, because the blue is really purple. And the light blue is really blue. So, maybe that would have been in our best interest, but it's too late now. We already have like a quarter of the house walls put up, so yes. I kind of want the villagers to be able to roam around inside this house, but I don't really know if that is a great idea. If there was a way where you could, like, set a small bounding box for them, for example, I think that would be really, really beneficial to Minecraft. Like, they have to stay in between this chest and this leaf for, you know, whatever. I don't know how I don't know how it would work exactly, but if you could have them, like, pace back and forth in a specific area, that would create a lot of life, right? You could have paths for the villagers to go through every day. So, like, he stops at the flower stall. He goes to the cemetery to, you know, give his grandma some flowers on her grave, whatever. And then, like, you could have specific paths for everyone. That would be so nice. It would help to make it feel more alive, because I know that we struggle with that in Minecraft a lot. But that would be freaking sweet. I would like it just purely for that. Also, how do we still not have enough dirt? What are we doing? What are we doing? There's one of these top ones dying. No, we're not dying. We're not dying. It's okay. Look how loud this is, though. Look how loud. It's so loud. It's so in-your-face abrasive. Look at it. We're going to have to do some trickery with this. We're going to have to, like, put some stairs and designs across here to kind of eliminate how busy it actually is. Seems pretty quiet. I don't know. It's funny because I tried to use the terracotta, this block, with all of these, and these blocks don't go well with that block. So we have to do the center bit with this instead. I don't know. And that house didn't quite work where it was, so we had to move it like 4 blocks back from where it was and move it this way a little bit too. So we'll be tearing that house down shortly, and it will be replaced with this one. I don't know. It feels loud to me, though. How'd your single TFT? I didn't play a single TFT today, actually. I normally do, you're right, but I did not today. Didn't do that today. Yeah, I don't know. Wasn't feeling it. Okay, lapis and concrete. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know. Wasn't feeling it particularly today. Tits. Wait. All right. So we've decided that you get on the bottom layer, you get a total of between 3 and 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 and 5 lapis. That's it. That's all you get. And then we probably want to do a wall in here and a wall down here with some concrete. Back to blue. We want to do a little bit of concrete powder here and here, I presume. Hi, Joe. Hi, Joe? What? Who is Joe? Joe Mama. And then we would do like this. Something like that. Here, here, and here. With this here and here. Perfect. Petting a... What the fuck is that? Babu. What the hell is a babu? It looks like a... Maybe it's a Pokemon. Actually, maybe it's a Pokemon. So between 3 and 5, which means we can do that. Then we'd probably want some blue in there. You know, more blue over here and here. Potentially up here, maybe some blue, you know. Concrete here and a little bit of blue. More blue. Still more blue. Here and here. When some author? Like an actual author? Like Stephen King? Da, da, da. Author. How do you know they were an author? That's the question. Like they donated and they're like, "Hi, I'm an author." Told him to check his book. He gifted subs for... Okay. Alright. No. No. What's happening? Wrong one. Yeah, I don't know if I dig that at all, honestly. Let's do one here. Packed, ice. I really hope I have enough ice to do this, because we don't have that much. I also don't know if I should do this wall or not, because this is an interior wall and you won't see it. So I don't know if I should do that or not. That many. His wife watched Alpha for years. Oh, fair. I just don't like that he took it upon himself to also, like, hey, look at my book, you know? I don't love that. It's kind of scummy behavior, even if you did donate a shitload of subs. Kind of scummy behavior, you know? But fair, I guess. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, did we fuck this up? One of them is bigger than the other. It wasn't really for publicity. Okay, fair. Fair. Why? Okay, so 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we fucked up over here, it looks like. So we actually need to go here and here, it looks like. Kind of have to have Q. Yeah, I guess unless you're like Kai Sonata or something. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Alright, so that seems more correct. We did fuck that up, though. We did fuck that up a little bit. Kinda need this to be symmetrical. Not really, I guess, but it does make my life a hell of a lot easier if it is symmetrical than if it is not symmetrical. Wait, did we just go into ads? I think we did. Okay. We went into ads. We'll be right back. I just need to blow my nose real quick, and we'll be right back. I think we did. My cheese. My cheese. And we're back. I don't know which of the doggos you could see there, but yeah, they were here. They're both here. We are back, but I do need to succulently eat this banana before we continue. I'm gonna make it really awkward, and I'm not gonna break eye contact with you guys, okay? I might even lick the tip, like. Okay. There we go. Successfully eaten banana. Feels good. Ate my cheese on the break. But you did get to see me eat the banana. Alright. Con, I don't know if you saw this, but I wanted an opinion on this finished, quote-unquote, finished house. I didn't add all the details yet, but finished. Like, the base structure is here. You saw you eat the cheese. How? I was during the ad. How did you see that? You don't have a sub. Oh, you probably use ad blocker, though. I really like this house, actually. I hated it at first, and I even did like a stained glass window effect up there, just so I could use some glazed terracotta. I used yellow and green terracotta, glazed terracotta up there. Yeah, no, I devour some cheese. I don't fuck around with that. I like it. Looks like it's being stretched. What do you mean? I don't know. I think it looks... I like it. I like it a lot. And we started adding the base of our mountain here. I needed to give it some scale. So, like, these are relatively large buildings. But compared to what, right? Compared to the other houses? Compared to the trees? Or compared to the scenery in the back? So, we had to do a giant... We're going to have to do a large mountain on the back there. It's going to be rough, but we're going to get it done. We had a... I would say we had a mukbang stream, but we didn't really have a mukbang stream. Sorry for no mukbang, I guess. Doubt? What do you mean? We almost finished the other one already. How dare you? Yeah, no, I didn't make muck. Have you seen the other one though? Like that one over here? It's almost done. Like there's just the back left of this one. And it's not even that much. I mean, like it is still a big hole, but like look at that. We're getting close. We could finish this anytime we wanted. Chose not to, but... No, we'll finish it. We'll finish. I'm telling you, the only thing that will stop me from finishing this project is if I lose this world before it gets done. That is the only thing that will stop me from finishing this project. Telling you right now. The heat death of the universe. I mean, I guess that also is a possibility, right? The sun could implode and we could be just shit out of luck. That is a thing that could happen. How many did we do? Could be shit out of luck, but barring that or a natural disaster, we will get this done. This project will be my bitch. My first ever project that I will complete. That's the goal. That is the goal. It is a large goal. This is a large project. Which, by the way, I measured yesterday. I measured how big, roughly, of an area this is. Obviously, I couldn't get exacts. But I measured how big this area was. And it's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Let's just put it at that. Genuinely, I thought this project was like 300 by 300, right? It is not 300 by 300. I can tell you that with a fact. It is not 300 by 300. I genuinely thought it was. I was wrong. The total area of this project is roughly 700 by 700. And I didn't expect it to be that large. Not gonna lie. I thought, oh, it's like half of the size. It's not that big of a deal. No, this is a big project. As much as I try to say, oh no, this isn't a big project. I don't know. 700 by 700 is a relatively large project, so there is that. There is indeed that. I didn't expect it. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Okay, we're back. Ugh! Allergies or something's happening right now. It doesn't like me though. The ocean could swallow you. That is true. I am very close to the Oceanies. Very close. Hopefully we have enough to make this work. I don't want to run out of blocks halfway through here. That would be very inconvenient of us. Some there, some there. Blue, blue, blue. The textures of these are what's really throwing me off, honestly. They all just have so crazy of textures that I don't know that I love it. Don't know that I love it. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, something like that. That, here, here. Two of those. One, two of those. Good. I don't know. Hard to make work, but the question I need to know, we're gonna do some stairs or slab patterning outside of here. Do you think we need to go lighter color on the stairs or a darker color on the stairs? Or alternative, we could do a contrasting color. So we could do like a red, right? Really throw you in the ditch, right? We could do a red. We could do a black. We could do a white. We could do a beige. We could do like an orange. I don't know. I don't know how contrasting it needs to be, or if it needs to be darker or lighter than the original. That's really the question we need to find out. Concrete, good. Something along these lines. Oh, we're out of wool. How are we out of wool? Out of all the things I could be out of, it's wool that we ran out of? Really? Really? Let's grab some packed ice. Let's grab some blue. Lapis, I guess. We don't have much more concrete powder. And then we do this. Finish this one. blue, blue, blue. Concrete here, here, blue, concrete, powder. Oh, wait. Too much of the pact. I actually muted my mic in time there. Are you proud? Damn, I did it. I caught the sneeze in midair and I made it my bitch. Okay, we can do this side. I'm gonna leave this open just because I don't know what to do with it at the moment. I don't know if this is gonna be one connected house or what. I will tell you, Kun, if there's ever a house you're gonna make me decorate the interior of, it should probably be this one. Because I need to incorporate like 13 villagers into here somehow. So it probably would be this one. Like if you were going to. Or whoever has the channel points to do that. It would probably be beneficial and behoove you to probably do this one. Not saying I want you to, but time to build the prison. No, well, like, so they were in this house right here, right next to where we are building. Now they're gonna be in this house, and I don't really want to do what I did in there for these villagers. So that's kind of the thought process here. Light, dark, dark, light. And 360. Oh, fuck. Fucking broke my legs in the end there, golly. Prison. Ugh. Did I unmute? Yeah, I did. Okay. Just making sure. If I actually manage to mute me, or hit the mute button, I gotta make sure that I actually hit unmute as well. Which is a challenge for me. We could do one more lapide. It's a very high lapis, though. Blue, 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 blue. Looks fine. That maybe. Let's try to mix it up a little bit, and we can do up to one more block, one more lapis. That. Put that here, put that there, put these. Ooh, only one. So stingy. blue just to break it up a little bit. It's so weird that it's just like, oh yeah, let's add some blue. Oh, wait, we need blue? Blue. Blue. You know? Just keep doing blue things. I'm blue, a da bun dee da bun da. Alright, so we got those situated. Now we need to figure out the back. The most dreaded thing that we could ever have to and ever want to overcome. The freaking back. I hate the back. And this is on a 45-degree angle as well. So, makes it slightly harder to build what we want to build. We are going to take the time, though. Well, I mean, we kind of need the back, because it's going to have my important villagers in it, so I kind of need the back. Okay. Drugs are bad, okay. Drugs are bad. There are times when you get suckered in by drugs or alcohol or having sex with women that you become an addict and you must get back in touch, okay? Oh, this is gonna be fucking weird. You can do it, it's all up to you, okay? There's some rails. How's rails gonna make them safe? Also, how do I want to do this back? Do I want to just square it off, or do we want to do... Okay, we need to at least do like one more, two more on both sides, I think, and then we can make this work. Yeah, but if it glitches out enough, it can still get over it, so that's the problem, you know? Alright. And then I think if we just ran this here, yeah. Alright, that feels better. At least, like, it's more secure, I guess, quote unquote. So, would we get rid of these two then? Probably, but we won't until we're done. Yeah, okay. So I don't need the blue blocks right this second. We could add the blue here, but I kind of think that here, and here, we're gonna do primarily this. I don't know why, but I just feel like it. Let's just deposit our blue blocks and get our stuff. So we are going to do primarily these, and is there any other blue quote-unquote block that I'm missing? What about light blue? What color is light blue in reference to this dark blue? Like, does it actually feel like blue, or... Where's our light blue house? Like, that feels more like blue than this. This does not feel like blue. Did I... Cyan. What color is the cyan terracotta? Isn't it like gray? Isn't the cyan terracotta like gray though? Did we have a cyan terracotta house? Did I miss cyan? We had pink, blue, light blue, yellow, orange, white, green. We're missing a few color houses. Brown. Oh wait, this is lime and dark green. That's regular. That's pink. That's white. That's red. Ooh, you know, this house is going to be incredibly difficult to make good here. We may have to kill a tree or two to expand this house. That's a problem for future me. We're not gonna... Current me is not gonna worry about this. Okay, we did not use any cyan terracotta then. So... I guess we will do something about that. Let's go fuel up on terracotta. Good news, I already set up the beacons here because I needed blue terracotta. So we haven't used cyan, which is interesting. Let's just grab a couple stacks of this and then we'll be good to go. Makes me want to use cyan now with the blue because I think it'll go well together and it will also give a nice contrast for the other blues. So I think it'll be fine. Alright, that's probably enough. That's probably enough, I think. Yeah, we're just going to leave the rest here decaying on the ground, and if we happen to come back and get it at some point, then, you know, we get it. If not, then we don't. Hey, the first band of the day, and get fucked. God, you unbanned him. Why you unban? Reban. Likely ban evader restricted. What does that mean? Ban evader. Weird. Where's my green dye? I need to make this like... Fuck is his name? What's the fox's name from Dora the Explorer? There's some green. Swiper. His name is Swiper. Yeah. Thank you. Need to make this shit like Swiper. I wish there was like a Dora for like real life. And just see like how it would go. Feel like it'd be fun. Alright, so we'll do 20. 20 blue dye makes 40 cyan dye. Did they make a live action Dora movie? I have no idea. They did? Wow, that's crazy. Can you say map? Map, yeah, that's right. Because I'm Dora. How does that look? No, that's too dark. You're too dark to go with the lightness of my blue. I don't know what block we need to do here. Made one in 2019. Right before. That's what started COVID, right there. That's what started COVID. Calling it here. So, we'd want a doorway. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3. Probably a 4-block tall doorway. Then we want to do like this, like this, like this, like this. Did we just go into ads? I think we did. Okay, we're gonna pause for a minute, let the ads catch up. No. No. It's too small. Has to go bigger. Actually, I think we might need those blocks. That feels more right. We definitely just went into ads, but we're just gonna roll with it at the moment. I want to make some progress, and I don't have any skips at the moment, even though it's a new day of streaming. I don't know. Weird. Yeah, 1 minute left on the ads. Creeper. I don't know that I love this. And if we have a door like this, we're gonna have to do like the weird double door. Yeah, I don't like this block. I don't know where we're gonna end up using this block, because this block is fucking weird. I was hoping for something more. Fight counseling? No, I didn't. Should I have watched the fight counseling? Welcome back. We're here. Classic. Classic meaning like you knew that I wouldn't watch it, or what? We might have to do something fucking weird here. I keep saying that, but I think I mean it. So we could do a double door, perhaps. Like, what if we did a series of double doors? And not dumble doors, but double doors. No. What if I did that? Will that be intrusive? Potentially. Let's give it a shot. Trying to make them all just slightly different, right? So we could have a door like that. It's a fucking weird shaped building, but we kind of need this one to be the biggest because of how many villagers it needs to hold. These are all of my librarians, and there's what, 4, plus 5 plus 4, 8, 13, 15. There's 15 villagers we need to fit in there. Okay, so I guess you would do that. 4 blocks. I mean, those are really the only 15 villagers for books that I will ever need. Like maybe I'd need them all, but I don't think so. So this has got to go back. So that means here and here. Oh, but it can't. It can't. If we have a log there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Yeah. See, we would do the arch behind here. So on this layer right here. This one I want to kind of show off a little bit. So we're going to do like 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Because I want it to be like striped with these, I think. We'll make it work. Something like that, so we can kind of show it off a little bit without getting too crazy about it. I don't know how we're going to do the roof to this freaking house, let me tell you. It's going to be a bitch. It's going to take a long time. And then your door would have to go here. And the door would have to go here. So you'd have to do it like that to make this work, I think. And it's definitely not going to be using these blocks. Maybe we can make the cyan work if we do an archway. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. So you would do like... It's hard to do a 4 archway, right? You could do a 5 archway, but it would be off-centered over the door. You could easily do a 5 archway, just like that, right? You could. Easily make that a reality, right? The issue comes when you want to block that off, though. You'd have to do something like that. Have to do something like that, which I don't hate, but it's kind of weird. I don't know how I want this to be. I really don't. Well, I reflect on it. Maybe it is time that we start doing some of the mountain just so I can see what the hell it looks like. Either that or I keep suffering on this until I make something work, I guess. Yeah, the arch, I'm not feeling it. The color's fine. It's the arch that I've got issues with here. Because you can't have a 3-wide door, right? So you'd need to have these two things, which means you need to do that. And I kind of don't hate that, right? Like, that's kind of weird, but kind of interesting. And then, I don't know why, but I kind of want to have, like, a deck up there. Kind of want to have a deck up here. So, would you keep the blue? I guess you would, right? Just to, like, merge it together. And then we'd need to go with a darker wood. Or we could really pop it with a light wood. And then you would just ignore this completely and do that, right? So you would just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. 1, 2, 3. Something like that, and then you would just fill out this space, I guess, with the cyan. And then we have a nice little thing here, of which we can have our, like, a little fence and cordon off the area a little bit. All right, what should we have for the floor? Do you guys want an ornate floor, or do you want a bitch boy floor? Ornate or bitch boy? Then the next question we need to ask ourselves is, as this is very dark, do we then add some lightness here to try to detract a little bit? Hi, Peter. Hello. It's weird. I'm not gonna lie. It's weird. And I think it's weird because of this post. But if you got rid of the post, is it fine? Maybe. Like, I don't even know that it needs this to make it work. I do believe that it needs to be separated. Okay, they actually do look really good together. It's weird, but I kind of like it. But I do think I used too much. I think that needs to be the blue instead. Alright, we're gonna keep rolling here and hope for the best, because I don't know about this house. Like, how are we gonna do the middle of this house is really my concern. Like, you can just do one there, and then we could connect it somehow, but do we connect it with, like, a dome? We could do a dome. Give them some, like, ambient light, maybe? Oh, I was gonna add that. Damn it. Hold on. Hold, please. Hold, please. I was going to change something. We were going to do... Okay, I meant to add that channel reward point earlier, and I didn't, so we just added it now. And I think a lot of people will end up doing that. I may have priced it too high, but that's fine. Oh, hold on. Damn it. I wasn't prepared yet. I wasn't prepared yet. I didn't get the treats. Echo, Harry. Sit. Sit. Oh, I dropped it. Ha! I got it. Ha ha! Sit. Pa. Back. Good girl. Pa. Down. Pa. Back. Good. All right. Doggo has been treatoed. There we go. We did it. Wait, what? How did I pin something? How do I unpin? Oh, there we go. Don't know how I did that. Yep. Doggo received Trito. Good to go. All right, we're going back to our small little box. And we're continuing. There we go. Okay. Doggo get Trito. Alright, we're gonna do quartz. Quartz could be bad or it could be really good here. I'm not entirely sure as to which it will be, but what I do know is I think we need to go lighter. So probably birch, maybe? Let's throw some stuff in the chest for a second so we can try to figure our lives out. Got our rockets and... okay. Perfect. Alright, let's do that. So, looking alright. We need to get more spruce wood. We need a considerable amount of it. Which I am unsure if we have or not. Wasn't it over here? I feel like it was in there. Did we... Oh, we could maybe use some pale wood here. You know what we have? We have another blue block, actually. It's Crimson Nylium. Or Warped Nylium? Warped Nylium, I think. We could Nylium. Oh, wait, have we found? Okay, I think we have gotten officially distracted. I don't believe that we have found Nylium. Warped Nylium. So, we need to do that. Need to do that ASAP. First things first, we need to heal our Elytra, and then we can go. How did you spawn in there, sir? How did you spawn in there? Okay. Oh. Okay. I was like, why? Let's trade for some emeralds. We just want to heal our stuff real quick, and then we'll go. I probably... Should I... Oh. Like, I don't want to lose this world. I'm going to take some noob juice. I normally wouldn't, but I do kind of feel compelled to take some noob juice. Probably one more trade or so, and we're good to go. Thank you for your emeralds, kind sir. Let's go. Okay, so we got the emeralds. We need to get food, and then I am going to make some safe tea noob juice before we go into the nether here. Come, you bitch. I trampled your crops. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. I will never fix that crop. Okay, so we should probably bring with us a little bit more rockets, and then we'll go to the nether. We really just need saplings, and then we're good, right? Don't you need a hoe to break this stuff? Yeah, I think so. Alright, so don't need this iron. Got that. And we need noob juice and a rocketry. How many cactus do we have? Wow, that is not a lot of cactus. I want you to know, game. I want you to know. This is not a lot of cactus. Meanwhile, that is a decent amount of sugarcane. Weird how that works. I wonder if this creeper farm is too far away for us to be getting any mob spawns also. Alright, we got that. We need crafting bench. No, we got logs. We're good. And we need noob juice. At least one fire resistance potion for this excursion so we can use Nylium. We do have a single one. How do you make fire res again? Is it magma cream? redstone, eh? Is it magma cream or is it blaze powder? It's magma cream. Think it's magma cream. Dun, 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 dun. And redstone, and then we have ourselves our noob juice. Ad break in 5 minutes, fantastic. Whenever that happens, I am going to go and get some pepperoni because I'm still fucking hungry. Alright, into the nether we go. We need the teal biome. I forgot all about that wood type. I don't know if there's any direction we have not been. Probably that way, though. Someone remind me that we need to go north. We're just gonna take a screenshot just so I don't fucking do something stupid and not be able to find my way home or something. Alright, I guess we're just gonna tunnel. Blue biome, wherefore art thou, blue biome? We should put this here, just in case. Get that noob juice on the bar, otherwise there is no point of having noob juice. Well, there's the red one, right there. I see. There's no way we will ever find this if we go to fly. Gonna do it anyway. Gonna do it anyway. Alright, into the wall. New recipe, gold nugget. Or gold ingot. Alright, we're just gonna go in this direction until we find something. Is this a basalt delta? I think we already found a basalt delta. How do I not have these mushrooms? We're 1,300 days in this world and we've never found these things? That's crazy. I really just want to fly, but I'm not going to be able to find my way back. That's like my biggest concern right this second, is not being able to find my way back. Alright, let's keep going. Come on, find me the blue forest that I seek, please. Here, slime boys all around me. Which means we're still in this godforsaken biome. We really, I think this will be the chef's kiss to pull this all together, truly. I didn't even think about this freaking block, but I genuinely think it will be a masterpiece. It will work very, very well for what we need it to do. No shot we ever find this again, right? No shot. But if we do like a little landing platform, maybe we will find it again. Like that. I guess. Alright, let's go. We are never going to find our way back. Just want everyone to know this is going to be our life. We are going to live in the nether from now on. I just realized we have ads. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Where was I going? Nice quick break. Wait, can't I just find the red thing or the blue things from the red one? Dude, where are all the blue forests? Good lord. Oh, blue forest. Aha! I knew I'd find you. Alright. Nice. Oh. And that's how you know I didn't find this. Very nice. Neato. Alright. I need some of this blue wood, first and foremost, and I kinda feel compelled to use some of that too. Get rid of these things, some basalt, some of that, some of that. Keep the blackstone, potentially. little bit of these. I don't need a whole lot, but just a little. Like roughly a stack or so. Hey. Let's just make it so you can't get up here first. Okay. You guys scare me, and I don't like you. Okay. Alright, we definitely need that, and we need some of this so that we can grow it. And I guess we'll get about a stack of wood or so before we head back. It was supposed to be just a very short journey here. And I guess it was. Wait. Is this the whole fucking biome? My guy. Okay. I am pretty annoyed by that. Not gonna lie. This is the smallest warped biome I've ever seen in my life. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I was gonna be so sad for a minute there, like, okay, I guess I'll just go fuck myself, thank you. Oh, yes, these thick boa trees. This wood is so pretty, but it is such a pain in the dick to, like, do anything with. You just need so freaking much of it. Came from a ground down under. How many stacks do you think we're actually gonna need? 3, 4? How many? Okay, so 1 stack is 4 stacks of planks. We need 6 stacks to equal 4 stacks of stairs. Hits. So, I guess we need, like, 2 stacks. We are going to take a lot of these mushroom boys, though, with us. I don't see any of the red. Means we're going to have to come back here for red. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I lied again. Do you need the red nylium to grow the red trees, or can you grow it on blue? I'm unsure. I really hope you can grow it on blue. Alright, 62 plus 2 is 4. Alright. How do we get home? Is the next question I really need to figure out. Let's see if I can remember or if it's gonna take us a hot minute. Not sure. Could be either though. It was like through here, up this. Because here I was like, wow. I mean, you know, there could be worse options. At least there is stone in here, right? Like, I do have a pickaxe. I do have an axe. I could make a gold farm, right? Like, I could live here. It'd be pretty easy. What I feel is not going to be easy, though, is finding how the hell we got back here. Not that way, I guess. Let me through! Ooh, I'm gonna try not to use the screenshot until, I don't know, I'll give it like 20 minutes or so. I guess to start my build over in the other, yeah. Get killed, sir. Where's my food? Alright, this way. Pretty sure. We're looking for... Oh, that's a bastion that we haven't been to. So that's a thing. We're not going to it right this second, but that is a bastion. Huh. I don't... Am I flying the right direction, by the way? I don't even know, to be completely honest. This way... Are we flying the correct direction? Ow. Fucker. Ooh, I guess we should actually mine some quartz while we're here. We should do that. Alright. Does anyone know where the fuck we are? Does anyone know if we're actually going in the right direction? Alright, I think we're lost sufficiently. Let's... 13,528. I see. I would have just kept going in this direction too, so yeah, that's fair. We're close. We overshotted it by 500 blocks. It's fine. That was totally planned, so we could get more quartz. Wait. We go 500 blocks in this direction. Alright. Well, you know. Hey, I told you to select that one, you fuck nugget. Why would you do that? Why does it do that? It's like, no, I meant to put that one there. Alright, we go this direction and for 500 blocks, and then we turn slightly right for 200 blocks. Probably. I am very glad I looked at the coordinates, though, because I didn't think I was as close to it as I was already. Like, I thought there was still a long way to go, but I guess because I was flying, I made that journey much faster than I thought I would. This is still such a good soundtrack, by the way. I don't give a shit about any of the drama or anything about that, and I don't really even know why there is drama, but the music for this game is fucking beautiful. That's all I can tell you. Oh, shit. I don't have a bow. I don't have a bow, sir. Don't know what game. It is from Heartbound. It is the OST soundtrack from Heartbound. Never played the game myself, but the music at the very least is gorgeous, and I like it. It reminds me of Animal Crossing music, and I love the music in Animal Crossing. Like, I really, really like the music. Alright, so it should be right here then, right? Yeah. I'm in a hole. I'm in a hole! Alright, so if we need to, we will grow more. Oh, you can place it on that. Interesting. If we need to, we'll grow more over here, I suppose. Put a couple here, just so I know. Soul speed boots? Eh. Eh. That's not how that works. What do you mean? They won't grow there? Those mushrooms don't grow. Oh, yeah, you have to bone meal them. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. I forgot. You get them by bone mealing the nether grasses. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yes, I got the Nylium. Can I grow it in the nether or in the overworld without any like cover on it or anything? Yes, I can grow it like that. We need to make another fucking chest. Why everywhere I go do I just have 9,000 chests? This is insane. Actually, we'll keep netherrack, because, yeah. So many chests. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we want to use like stairs and slabs for this. Let's do that many. Let's do that many. I know it's like a high contrasty color, but I do think if we add a little bit of this action, that it will bring it all together. Let's just take a look, see how that feels first. And so far, I like the contrast. I feel like it's a pretty good balance. And I kind of feel like we need to have some weird sconces and shit here. Like, let's get some more slabs. Just try it out. Like, if you were to just do little things like this, right? Those. Like, I wonder if it's like as simple as just doing something like this. I think it might be. Like, it really might be that easy, that simple. It stands out a little bit, but I think it makes sense-ish. And then you would do this on the lowers and this on the uppers. And then if we just go up a couple blocks and do that same thing again, I feel pretty good about it, honestly. So 1, 2, and we do it on the 1, 2, 3, and then we do it on the half. Alright, let's try it. I'm just curious if this is like enough to do this, or if we need to add significantly more to this, or what. I'm just testing the realm of possibilities here first. And so, and that one would be slightly different, right? Because this is not on the correct thing. Alright, let me just take a look here, see how we're doing. I genuinely do not hate this. It's weird. It's weird. But I don't hate it. Huh. Maybe I need to do it in reverse. Maybe I need to flip it upside down. Which technically all you'd need to do is change the placement of the stairs to turn it upside down, right? I don't know. I need opinion, please. Give opinion. How does that feel? Or do we do darker or do we do lighter? It's weird. Would it be weird if it was like birch instead of the blue? Or would that be better or worse? Or if this was a darker material, better or worse? Better, which one? Lighter or darker? We could try birch. Feels like a lot. Yeah, let's put it up. Yeah. Let's try pale oak or pale. Yeah, pale oak. I haven't used the wood for this at all. It's a lot on such a small building. Well, you gotta remember, it's still gonna have like a top on it. But we could like half the design if we needed to. We could half. Hi, bear. Hello. Hello. We could half it. And that might work, but I always forget about that, and that's so cool. The leaf falling like that. Oh, I love that. Amazing. Amazing. Is this my fortune? No, it's Silk Touch. These things don't drop a whole lot of supply. It does feel like a lot. I don't know. But I kind of fuck with it. It's weird. It's very weird. Where is my fortune thing over here? I don't want to wait. Fortune hoe. Wait, why do I have 2 Silk Touch hoes? What? What? Why do I have 2 Silk Touch hoes? Oh. That would be why. We have 3 hoes, and I have 1 netherite hoe. Lot on a small building. I don't disagree with what you're saying. I do not. But do you think it's the color? Or do you think it's the fact that there's just too much? Because I guess that's what we need to discover here. Because if it's too much, but the color is right, we can keep the color and then try like a different design on it. And if the color is wrong, we can try same design, different color. Alright, that is 24. So we did yield some saplings there. Great. We will need to make a creaking farm at some point because I need the resin blocks. They look so fucking good. I want them so bad. Alright, it's raining and it's nighttime. Perfect time for us, right? Alright, let's try with the pale oak to get a glimpse here as to like what's going on, right? Yeah, if this was doubled in size, this probably wouldn't be an issue, to be honest with you. What if we just replace the stairs with pale oak? That helps a little bit to like break it up, I think. Oh, we got ads. Goddamn. Ads. We got ads. We gotta wait. Just looking at it, I don't know. I do think we're going to add some pale fences up there, though. We are going to add some pale fence gates, I think. The white stands out a lot. Like a shitload. It is so vibrant. Kinda still makes me want to do it, though. I don't know. I don't know. Three, two, one, and we're back. Alright. So I do want to do the same thing. I'm trying to keep some details the same. And the thing I'm keeping the same is the fence gates surrounding the building. We are keeping those the same. So I don't know why, but I really like this on the exteriors here. And then when it's covered, I think it even looks better. It's like a very subtle detail, but I like it. Doesn't help that I put fucking ice up here. Goddamn ice physics. Freaking ice physics, man. Yeah, I really like those, I think. I don't know that I love it in pale oak, but we're gonna take a step back here and see. I don't think it's bad, even. So the first one needs to be off of there. So I guess this is the time to decide, are we doing the same kind of roof or the same color roofs? Probably. I really don't hate that. I don't know why, but I really do not hate this. would like to try is only having the stairs, though. Like, what happens if you make only the stairs that color? Is it too much? Is it enough? Is it just right? Hello? Hello? There we go. I'm just trying to get there. Okay. So, with the white, it actually feels alright, but I do think that this needs to be changed to the top. No. I do think we need to do that instead, though. See if that feels better or worse or what. All right, let's give that a shot. Take a look, see how that feels. It still does feel like a lot. I fully get that. I understand that. But imagine if, like, so you're looking at it from probably about this angle, right? What if there was, like, a big-ass tree right here obscuring your view of this house, right? Over here, what if there are several trees obscuring your view from this? Because from a distance, from, like, over here, it doesn't feel that crazy. It doesn't. And it's interesting. It's very interesting, because it doesn't feel that bad. I don't know. Hard to say. Why are those on different heights? I don't like that. I don't like that that's on a different height. So that's got to go up one to be consistent. Yeah, that's better. So we go boom, 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 boom. Yes. Very interesting. And then if we needed to, we could add something here to really, like, reinforce that a little bit and stand out even more so. I don't know. Let's take a look. Alright, so we got that, and now we want to do the spruce stuff, right? We need a decent amount of spruce wood, which we have. And we're gonna need some more netherrack, I guess. We'll just use it while we have it. And see where it goes. Alright, so is your corner starts out there. Interesting enough that your corner starts out one block further. Is that okay? So if it started one block further, right, it's still no. So it would have to be there, and it would have to be here. And then you would make the braces over here. Yes. Tits. I don't know how we're gonna use netherrack in this build also. Not this particular building, I just don't know where we're gonna use netherrack. Be a hard one to use, I think. There's gonna be a few blocks that I'm gonna have to get real creative with. I can tell you that for a fact. So yeah. So we want to strip these, right? I believe the answer is yes. 1, 2, 3. Do we do the same shape? 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2? Maybe. Would you? You probably wouldn't put them on this side, right? We didn't put them on this side anyway. I think this is gonna work really well, though. I am super down to try. All of these houses are so unique, and I kind of like that a lot. And then you would do... something like that, right? So 3, 3, 2, 2. 1, 1, 1, 2. This 2. So we do that on all of the sides. Now you know why the mountain behind us has to be so damn big, because these houses are pretty damn big. Although it's bigger than the mountain. Is that okay for scale? Or is that gonna fuck it up? I'm unsure. There's a lot of mobs. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Go sleep in the bed over here, because no. Literally bigger than the mountain. I don't know how okay that is. Genuinely. I'm unsure. I need more rockets. Try to use up all of the blocks that we have. Ha! Nailed it! Alright. It's such a large house. It's not bigger than the top of that, but it is such a large house if we do it like this. And I feel that I do want to, because I do like the shape of that. Although this one has a center, and that one did not have a center. So, there is that. We're just going to send it and hope for the best. And if we need to make the mountain a little bit taller, it wouldn't be that difficult to do so, to be honest. So, yeah, let's go at that route, and if we need to, we make the mountain a little bigger. Which really is not that much of an inconvenience for us. So I'm good with it. Little by little, though, we're using a lot of our materials, and that is also a good thing. I also kind of want to maybe use this as a partial storage unit. Like, we got villagers in here, right? So we could easily store, like, something in here. Like emeralds or valuables or, I don't know, something. Probably a good idea to do so as well. Like, all of these are eventually will have something in them to be stored, but I haven't figured out, like, which ones will have what yet, and, like, how I want my storage, quote-unquote, to work. Got more netherrack. Making pretty good progress on this house, though, I will say. Two, one, one, one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 1, and 1. Now we just have to do that one more time over there, and we'll have a lot better of a opportunity here. I'm wondering if it's time to tear the roof down at least. Might be. I don't know how, but this netherrack also does not look bad with this wood, which is very interesting. Like, it does clash, but it doesn't look bad, and it's very weird. Like I said, not for this build, but I suppose we ought to... should probably step back, and figure out if we like this or if we do not like this before we build the second instance. But the roof shape is solid, I feel like. And this is a big house, so it's okay. I do think we will have to up the ante on that, though, because this is a little too tall. Is that the second two? Yeah. Just need to do this 9 more times, and then we're good. We could have gone a little bit smaller on this, but I think it'll be okay. I should look. I really should look. I should have looked before. I think that's too tall. That might be too tall. Three, 6, 8, 9, 11 blocks tall. It might be too tall. How many blocks tall is this fucking roof? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Three, 6, 8, 10, 9, 10, 11. How big is the wall here, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How big is the wall over here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's the same height for both of them. They're both 11 tall, but this one feels like the roof is overpowering it somehow. Interesting. Very interesting. And whatever we build in the back is gonna be ginormous, which could be a problem. Could spell disaster for us, I think. But yeah, I think we're gonna go through with it. I think it's fine. I just, for some reason, it feels so tall. And I'm unsure why that is. Yeah, we're good. We're good with that. Alright, I am gonna call it here for today, I think. We made a bit of progress on it. It's a weird house, it's a big house, but we'll get it done. So, yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for giving the doggos a chorrito, and see you guys tomorrow, I guess. Goodbye.